those things. I like to play music, or singer, songwriter type stuff. Create games. I'm currently working on my first computer game. Writing all sorts of things. Writing a novel right now. I'm very much into it. And anything I can do to express my ideas. If I was just doing anything I wanted, anything I love to do for an income, for my living, I would be making films primarily whenever I could. In between the films, I would be making video games. On both of those, I would just be directing. The video games, like I do now, I do the artwork and everything now, but I'd like to move away from that and just control the creative process. And then I'd also love to be writing music and recording it. Not necessarily for profit or anything. No matter how busy you are doing the things you love, you always have some downtime. So I'd love to be sitting around writing music, some by myself, some with other people, and yeah, record it and maybe release it and stuff, and just be creating things.
All right, Holden, I happen to know that you are a very talented filmmaker.
I think it all began when I played the game Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. For those who have seen me without my shirt on, they know I have a tattoo on my arm. It inspired me as a kid to want to make these grandiose adventure films that were kind of like Zelda. That was when I was 9 or 10, I suppose. I started taking it more seriously when I was in high school, and I started to see some more indie art films, and I really liked them, and I thought, wow, this is a really interesting art form. This is something I really like. And then after I got out of high school, kind of confirmed it with me as far as what I was going to do with my life when I started watching films from all over the world. Watching the films by the directors that are now my favorite directors. They just kind of sealed the deal as far as knowing this is what I need to do with my life. This is something that's very important. I can tell you something funny. Was when I was I guess this is the funniest thing I think that I've ever. It's not funny though. If someone asked me what's the funniest thing that I've ever heard, funniest thing I've ever experienced, this is what it is. I was in 8th grade. We had a substitute teacher, and he was just like a total loser. Like he was just really weird. I don't know, the other kid, like I don't, I'm not a bully, I'm not mean, but some of the other kids in the class were like really like fucking with him, And I think our art teacher would give us some kind of warm-up question. We would have to answer these questions. I think it was just to get our mind thinking creatively or something. And the question was, what do you like to do when you go outside? We went around the room and we said what we like to do, and then I got to my friend who was just like not really, he was one of the people who was just fucking with his teacher, I suppose. And it got to him, and he just said he likes to go outside and fart. And as I'm explaining this now, that's not funny at all. It's kind of funny, I guess, but at the time, it just caught us off guard, and I don't know. It's just one of the things I remember laughing about. You have those times where just something's so funny you cannot stop laughing for like 15 minutes.
What's your social life like?
Ideally, I would be isolated in the middle of the wilderness. So I try to induce that in my daily life, but I can't do that. I dream of just escaping out into the mountains somewhere and just living a life of solitude doing art, because I just don't really care about talking to people. But it can be nice
Right.
if it's with the right people, and the right people are very rare. You know, with my particular life goals, I feel I have to kind of retire that isolation idea to a later time, and I have to live in the city for now and deal with people and be around people. If I have to spend time with people, talking to people, let's make it with like good people
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
whom I respect and admire.
Apples or oranges?
Depends, really. I love both. Depends on what mood I'm in. The only way I could really be with a woman seriously and really love a woman is if she was an artist. She had, I mean, I'm just listening to the motorcycle.
The motorcycle?
My ideal woman would have to be an artist. When you're with someone a lot and you have to talk to them and be around them and share things with them, and you want to do that, the best person to be with is someone who is similar to you. I think being an artist is something that everyone should be, and a really talented female artist would be really sexy. Obviously I can't formulate some saying like a paragraph or something. It's got something to do with doing whatever the hell you want to do, not listening to anything that other people tell you. It's got something to do with art and creation. I think there's something to art that is a human thing, that only a human thing. It's like almost like a gift that we have to escape this really boring, dull existence that we have here as just two-legged animals that can talk to each other. It's just this means to live another life and go to another place that isn't so fucking boring. You've got to learn to tolerate and enjoy the time in between as humans. I think it's very easy to just pass by and not pay attention to anything. It's not in our nature to look at the details. It's not in any animal's nature, I think, to look at to take their existence and try and bring themselves to a perspective that makes that existence